Hi, I basically teach again science, and I've been teaching for about 3 years. I'm here actually to talk about inquiry-based learning in science. Basically, inquiry is a very important thing in science. It's about asking questions, and in science, scientists they always ask questions, and then that leads to investigation and explanation. And this should sound familiar to all scientific investigations, but often in science classrooms, what we see is that students are not given the opportunity to form their own question and make an investigation based on that question. Instead, they're often provided with the question and then perform an investigation based on that question that's given by teacher, and then follow the procedures like a recipe. But this is not real science, and students are not getting the experience of being a real scientist. So what we're trying to do is we want to involve students into more inquiry-based thinking and asking questions. So this is actually true in the sense of new National Australian Curriculum requires student inquiry to be included in the classrooms, but often that requirement is actually fulfilled by teachers or by students completing a one-off student research project during stage 4 and 5 science, which is not enough. So this year I created an activity called the Survival of the Fittest game to teach Darwin's theory of evolution. And what I wanted to do was I wanted students to experience Darwin's thought processes that led him to suggest evolution of species through natural selection. So to encourage students to start thinking and start questioning, we actually need students to be engaged first. So I presented students with a bag of balloons and a ball of string. And then students were asked to select the color of the balloon, how much they should, blow it up, and the length of the string. They didn't know what else that they were supposed to do, and they were being quizzical. They were like excited, wondering what's going on, and engaged. Then I brought them down to an open area where they were told to strap them up on their ankles, and then the aim was to pop each other's balloon without getting their balloon popped. If their balloon popped, then they're dead, they're out. Now students were having so much fun, which is rare, I guess, sometimes in science. And even the ones who were eliminated were having fun watching those, popping each other's balloons. But afterwards, we had discussions about what we could do to survive better if we play the game again. And that starts students to start thinking about factors that involve surviving, such as maybe a smaller balloon, maybe a short to string, and so on and so forth. And they're starting to understand, oh right, the species must actually adapt to whatever the environment is to survive better. And then students were then asked to be in groups to choose one possible factor affecting the survival, and then discuss and provide an experiment to show that. So basically that allows them to test the designed experiments. And allowing students to act on their inquiry. So I really want to encourage teachers to, science teachers particularly, to actually involve inquiry-based learning in their classrooms whenever they can, in particular in practical activities. And here are my links that you might want to see if you need any suggestions, and I'll be putting some of the information down on my sites. Thank you.